Hey divas, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I am basically going to be doing a how-to with searching on Alibaba and AliExpress, and I'll also be giving away some free vendors. I'll try to make sure I leave the hyperlinks in the description box below, but basically you'll be able to see their names and how to search for them in this video. So I definitely think this is a gem. So go ahead and just leave that like because you're going to get a lot of information out of this video today. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be doing a great entrepreneur series here on YouTube. Again, it's going to be called Mompreneur. This is pretty much like my second episode right now. But yeah, definitely subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified of when I post into this series or just videos in general, So just go ahead and hit that button.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started, guys. So I've already recorded this, but the sound in my video went out. So what I'm going to do is just copy paste the vendors that I've already found and just show you what I look for. So this first one here is referred to as Viso Free. Now, what I typically pay attention to when I'm looking for a vendor, of course, is a few things. So I look for the rating. I look for the amount of orders that have been placed with the vendor, and I also look at reviews. And lastly, I look at their shipping options because I feel like this is very important. You want someone who can get things sent to you very quickly. So we're just going to review these few things with the few vendors that I did find. And like I said, I will definitely get this linked in the description box below. So if you are starting out in your business and you kind of need some ideas of where to start, feel free to take these at your own risk. Now, you definitely want to always make sure that you do your research and just go with your gut as far as if you feel like this is the vendor for you. Now, you are still able to definitely contact these stores and or vendors, and you also want to take in how quickly they are able to communicate with you into consideration when you're looking at these vendors. So here is the contact button. If you wanted to contact them and specifically to this actual posting, listing, whatever, you'll hit contact and this will actually be in the message. And of course, you just type your message as far as what you're looking to ask them. So again, we look at the rating, the reviews, the amount of orders they've received, and the shipping. So Viso Free is usually very popular as far as their lash styles. They offer so many styles, as you can see here, and they're very beautiful. I've actually ordered the E09 and I absolutely love them. And yeah, typical Alibaba, AliExpress, they will usually give you many pictures to be able to review the products to see how you like them. And then, like I said, I go down to customer reviews. I usually like to look at the US reviews because, of course, I'm in the US and I just want to see what they state as far as the shipping, the communications, things like that, because it's definitely important. We may not live in the same state because some reviews will actually list what state they're in. But like I said, I like to take into consideration when it's a US review, just because I can get a better idea as far as their actual their response in regards mostly to the shipping. But I definitely look at every single review, as many as I'd like. That's why it's usually so hard to find a good vendor, because I spend time actually looking into these reviews, looking at the pictures that they post, things like that, to consider if I want to go with this vendor or not. So they actually have a really good overview as far as their reviews. They've had a lot of orders, over 3,600. And now let's go look at the shipping. Shipping, you have an option. Let's see, today is the 13th. So I could get this by the end of the month, about $26 for shipping. Now, the shipping, I believe, does change the more you add on to the order. So if I was to order, let's say 100 lashes, then I'll click on shipping method. It changed. So it's $69 to get it by October, but it's still 26 through DHL to get at the end of September. So that does actually change. You want to look into that. Like I said, it's important to make sure that the seller is able to get your products quickly as possible. You know, in case you need to restock, you don't want to have to worry about, you know, picking this option for your business for your lashes, and this is one of the only ones they offer, this first one here, and you have to worry about getting it within 2 months instead of within the month because you need to restock. So that's definitely something you want to look at. But like I said, I've actually personally ordered from them, and I love the style E09. So beautiful. Love the lashes. This is another vendor that I found here on AliExpress. They have 13,000 orders, over 2,300 reviews, 4.7 stars. Now, this one is good for if you want to buy them more so like in bulk and get them at a better price. You get 20 pairs of lashes for $3, and all you have to do is just take off each pair and put them into your own boxing. That's really good for someone who's starting off on a budget. You still want to order a sample, but look, if you order a sample, it's only $3 plus whatever shipping you choose. And if you're not in a rush, boom, $3 for shipping. You don't even have to pay that much for it. So yeah, definitely take into consideration everything when you're looking at these vendors. I know I'm pretty much posting the links in the search bar, but it's just as simple as typing on here, lash boxes. So you just want to figure out if you want a paper box, if you want something more sturdy, then you look for something like this right here. But like I said, I've already recorded this, so this is what I have to show. And as you see here, the boxes, they give you options as far as how many you want to order. So again, look at this, I look at this, I look at their rating. Let's go back up. Oh, those are actually kind of cute. So look at the star rating. Let's see their shipping options. They have DHL, UPS, FedEx, UPS. Really good options. And say you just needed 100 boxes with the trays. You pick your style. Boom, $52. And then you go and find the shipping of your choice. So $57. There you go. It's about $100 to get you 100 boxes. So this is a really good option. It looks like they have so many different options as far as styles that you can take for your own business. Oh, I think that is so gorgeous. So this is a great option for boxes. This one here is really good if you're looking for a sturdy option. It's kind of just the same one right here that I've actually already found. So this one, again, orders, reviews, rating. This one actually ships from China and the US, but you have to be careful with the US. Sometimes they have a limited selection. So as you can see, there's a lot of these that are grayed out, but they have, you know, the option to have it shipped within the States. And usually, of course, that means faster shipping. So yes, again, you just have to be careful as far as what they have available. Of course, if you're ordering through China, you have a lot more options. And like I said, this one, as previously stated with the other boxes, you have so many different options that you can select from. And another good tip when you're trying out these vendors is, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this, but you definitely want to try to sample them as well. When it comes to something like this, because you want to make sure when you get it that it's going to look just as great as these photos are making it look. So you don't want to invest so much into it and then you get it and you're not liking it. So this is something where you can definitely try to sample a little bit. They have a lesser option, so 10 boxes for $11. That's not too bad. And like I said, you know, you just have to do your research and see what you like overall. That's very, very important. to get started as far as what I look at when I'm shopping here on Alibaba. So as you can see right here on the right hand side, of course, this will look a lot different when you're on your mobile device, but right here, there's a few important things that you want to look at here. So right here, it states trading company. With a trading company on Alibaba, that means that they buy their products from a manufacturer and they sell it. So basically, they could be upselling the merchandise that they have listed. So you want to keep that in mind, because what they offer you, you could possibly find cheaper if you go through a manufacturer. And I think one of the links that I have listed for eyelashes, it does show manufacturer. So I'll show you that when I get to it. But there are a lot of companies on here who can state manufacturer and trading company. So that it doesn't necessarily matter, because I've worked with a few trading companies that I actually really appreciate and they've came in clutch. So don't think if I go through a trading company, I'm going to get ripped off. Not necessarily. Of course, again, research is so very important. You want to see what you can find and get the best deals for your business. Now, a lot of people always recommend when you're going through these sites to negotiate the pricing. For me, I don't necessarily do that. I don't feel like I'm being ripped off, because of course I always search for the best price. I feel like when I'm buying in bulk where it's 200-300 plus, then definitely I'll negotiate. But if I'm doing 50 pieces, 70 pieces, 100 pieces, then I'm going to take it for what it's worth, because at the end of the day, they're also trying to make money as well, and I don't want to rip them off. So as I get into the bigger purchases, then definitely I will look into negotiating. So that's just my personal perspective on that. Of course, everybody's going to see that different. But also what you want to look at is the amount of years listed here, because that could matter. If you get someone who's at least 3 years or older, now, I don't know if this necessarily means they've been on Alibaba for 5 years or if they've been in business for 5 years. I feel like this necessarily means they've been on Alibaba for 5 years. So you want to watch out for the newer companies, because a lot of the times they don't have the communication, they don't have the response rate as it says, response rate as it states here, which basically means this is how quickly they're able, not necessarily quickly, but this is how much they respond to the increase given to the company. And of course, a lot of the times the on-time delivery rate is not there. So you want to focus on the years. Gold supplier usually means that they purchase like a subscription to Alibaba. And then, of course, the rating. Not all companies will show the rating here. And then not all of them will show you the amount of orders that they've had. It just usually states transactions. But like it says right here, the supplier's transactions conducted via Alibaba.com in the past 6 months. So I don't necessarily focus on this. I focus on the amount of years, if it's a trading or manufacturer, and response rate and delivery rate. Those are the important things that I focus on when I'm looking on Alibaba. So this one seems like a very good option as far as tubes. And the good thing about this one, as you can also do on AliExpress, you can click here and it will show you basically like their store and everything they have to offer. So they have some very, very beautiful tubes here. These are very popular. So they have those available. They also have that, and they have a lot of different colors. So I would definitely communicate with the seller to see what they have to offer. And a lot of the times on Alibaba, they'll definitely list a FAQ to let you know, if you're able to order samples, if you're able to pay with a certain, option like PayPal. So you definitely want to just take a look and see, like right here, frequently asked questions. And you typically will just type a message and send. When you're on your mobile device, it'll basically just say send inquiry. or I don't know if it starts with contact supplier and then it says send inquiry, but they have it where you can just literally send an inquiry and then they'll respond back to you asking you, what are you looking for, basically. One last one here. This is for eyelashes, eyelash cases, whatever you could be looking for, henty. So this one is a little bit more detailed. It looks like they have so many different things to offer: brushes, cases. They have lash applicators. They have lash glue. Ooh, honey, this is a good option for an eyelash vendor. You can knock everything out that you need with just one vendor. I am really coming in clutch here, okay? I look at this one. So many different things you can get from one vendor. They have a great response rate. They've had almost 1,000 transactions in the past 6 months. It's not too bad. They've been on here for about 3 years, 4.8 stars, and they have a really good on-time delivery rate. So this one is a manufacturer and a trading company. Been on here 3 years, 4.9 stars, 97 response rate, 96 on-time delivery rate. They have samples available, everything like that. Mostly every manufacturer, every vendor will allow you to get a sample. I think I've come across maybe one company on Alibaba that didn't offer a sample, and I thought that was kind of odd. But, you know, sample, do it. And of course, as you continue to scroll down here, you'll get to see all the options that they have available as far as lash styles. You can contact them. What they'll do is send you every pair of lash that they offer, all the different styles, all the different lengths, everything like that. So take a look, go ahead and do your research here based off the vendors that I have provided for you here. I'm going to go ahead and get this video wrapped up. I hope you guys like the video. I hope that you were able to take a little bit of information off of me as far as how to use Alibaba and AliExpress. I hope that I gave a lot of good options here and gave you a great start to looking into how to start your business. And, you know, I love to do this and help. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, or hit me up on my social media. I have it all listed in the description box below. Also hit the bell so you can be notified of when I post next. And I definitely appreciate you tuning in and watching this video today. Until next time, bye.